when you got not one but two Alabama players tweeting out big news coming soon, I think it's safe to say something good is about to happen to Alabama. Let's just say I expected an announcement sooner rather than later. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Well, it's morning for me, more than likely. When you're seeing this video, it's the afternoon. And guys, I can't believe it. We finally got some good news about the Alabama Crimson Tide. It's been a long time coming because ever since Nick Saban retired, it's been nothing but terrible news, and most of y'all know that. But for now, and this could change by tonight because we may have another star player enter the portal, for now at least, we got some good stuff to talk about. I hope all of you are having a great day watching your favorite sports team because there's a lot going on. We got Alabama versus Tennessee. They're playing in basketball. That's a big time matchup I'm looking forward to. And also, we got 2 NFL playoff games. It doesn't get any better than this. I know this is mainly a college football channel, but I'm a big time college basketball fan. I love watching Alabama. Alabama's tied for first in the SEC. We're 4-0, but I don't think we're going to beat Tennessee today in Knoxville. That Tennessee defense, it's ruthless. I think Tennessee gets the job done, unfortunately. Getting back on track here with the football talk, we're not doing no intro, none of that. Not a jam-packed video. This is the one and only topic we're going to be talking about because I think it's that important. And I haven't been saying this on the recent videos, but if you like college football content and videos like this and you want to be kept up to date all during the offseason, I think you'd enjoy our channel because that's what we do. That is what we mainly cover, so if that interests you a little bit, consider subscribing. It helps us out tremendously, and it's 100% free. It doesn't hurt you whatsoever. A lot of you are probably like myself. There's a bunch of channels out there that you watch, and you've watched them for a while now, and you simply haven't subscribed. But that is besides the point, and let me catch you up to speed on things with Alabama here real briefly. We all know Nick Saban retires, Kalen DeBoer comes in, not talking about that at all. But here's where things have really gotten interesting, and it's been the talk of the town. Alabama is having players that aren't just backups, but starters and key players enter the transfer portal and go elsewhere. To go on top of that recently, they've had numerous 4- and 5-star recruits decommit. And we've reported on all of that, and I hate that we're just talking about the bad news involving Alabama, but that is the only news. It has been nothing but bad. That is, up until recently. I want to show you this because number one, it's a great way to start off our video, but number two, I think Kalen DeBoer, he's hit the nail on the head here. He went on the Paul Feinbaum show, by the way. Who in the crap watches that show? That guy's a straight up nerd, but don't get me started on Feinbaum. Anyways, Kalen DeBoer, he was asked about all the players entering the portal, and here's what he said, quote unquote. I was just through this 2 years ago, and this is a much better situation than even that one was. That right there really puts things into perspective. Y'all know me. You've seen the videos I've posted late at night. I'm not panicking whatsoever. To all the people that are saying Alabama's dynasty is quote unquote falling over, their run's over, they're going to start going 7-5, 8-4, I think you're delusional. And it goes back to this for me. I don't believe for a split second that the people are saying Alabama's going to start going 7-5 and it's about to be some bad seasons up and coming. I don't believe that they believe that. You know what it's more so of? Nothing more than Bama fatigue and wishful thinking. They're just tired of Bama dominating. It's almost like they're trying to manifest it. And I hate to be the bearer of bad news to non-Alabama fans, but y'all are pulling these same excuses even when Saban was there. I just find it comical that Alabama loses a few players, and let's not discredit them. They were good and key players for Alabama team, but they lose just a couple guys, and you think Alabama's going to start sucking now? What are we doing? For example, take a look at this comment under the post from Brandon Smith here. Try to tell Bama fans that Bama is nothing special without Saban. Their rivals will be locking down their respective states in recruiting, and Bama will become a second-tier program. It's over. Yet again, I'm going to go back to this. Wishful thinking. That's all it is, but let's continue along here. We'll touch on that later in this video. A little foreshadowing here. So all these Alabama players are leaving. I hate to see them go, but wish them the best of luck. I understand it. You committed and signed to Alabama to play for Nick Saban, not Kalen DeBoer. No explanation needed, but here's the kicker with all this, and people aren't taking it into account. Yes, all these guys are leaving Alabama, but what do you think is going to happen when the transfer portal reopens up? And it's the reason I brought up the Kalen DeBoer situation first. He replaced guys at Washington, and he's going to do the same thing at Alabama. This is the nature of a job. You're going to have guys, and meaningful guys at that, depart, whether that's to the NFL draft or the transfer portal. And let me make this clear. I'm not trying to sit up here and tell you that Kalen DeBoer is about to lead Alabama to a 12-0 regular season this year, 11-1 next year, 11-1 the year after that. No, that's not what I'm saying at all. What I'm saying is, and my granddad always told me this, don't count your chickens before they hatch. Everybody has already written the narrative that Alabama's over, the dynasty's done, they fell off, and yet their current record is 0-0. You see what I'm saying? Here's my one proposition for you guys. Why don't you wait till Alabama starts losing a couple games back to back and they actually go 7-5 before you start saying all this outlandish stuff. That's all I'm going to say, but why don't you take a look at this. As when I'm speaking, Alabama is hosting 4 visitors this weekend in Tuscaloosa. One of those being no other than the 5-star wide receiver Ryan Williams. Y'all know him, no introduction needed. To go along with Ryan Williams, we got the edge rusher Noah Carter, a Washington transfer offensive lineman, and another Washington transfer Jabbar Muhammad. Keep in mind, just because they're visiting doesn't mean we're going to get these guys, and it goes without being said, the one recruit that everybody's focused on is Ryan Williams. That is the one that Alabama fans are drilling over, and they're like, okay, we need him. Well, here's something for your train of thought. Ryan Williams, he just followed Austin Mack on Instagram. You may be sitting there saying, well, Matt, number one, who is Austin Mack? And number two, why is this a big deal? I'll answer both those questions. Relatively simple. Austin Mack just transferred into Alabama from Washington. He's a quarterback. And number two, this is a big deal because normally when players start following players on a certain team, that means they're going there. It's a good sign. Granted, it doesn't mean it's a done deal, but do what you want with the information. It's definitely interesting. And whoa. Hold on. I know what you're sitting there saying. Matt, is this the good news? This doesn't sound all too good. And hold on, man. We're just getting started. Yesterday, 5-star cornerback and early enrollee Jalen McBobway, hope I'm saying that correctly, he announced he is staying in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, and posted this: Blitz, Bama, Blitz. Safe to say he's locked in, and that's some good news, because normally when an Alabama player has been posted on social media, it's because they're leaving, but this one, he's staying. But hold on! If that wasn't enough for you, there's more. Devontae Smith, no, not the legendary Heisman-winning trophy winner wide receiver Devontae Smith. This is a new Devontae Smith for Alabama. He's a defensive back. He tweeted out, big news coming soon. What in the world is this quote-unquote big news coming soon? I have no idea. But guess what? When you got not one, but 2 Alabama players tweeting out big news coming soon, I think it's safe to say something good is about to happen to Alabama. But hold on! If that wasn't enough for you, and I know it's already been a lot, there's more. Deontay Lawson, player for Alabama, he tweeted out, and this is yesterday, roll with us or get rolled over. And there's a couple other things I could show you, but I think you get the point. I don't know what's going to happen, but I can tell you this much. I'm glued in, and I'll keep you guys updated. Let's just say I expected an announcement sooner rather than later. Before we end off this video, though, we're going to check out what some of you guys were saying in the comment section of the previous video. So let's see you know what, let's go with this one. This is from Tony Baggett. If I'm saying the last name wrong, I do apologize, but this is from Tony. DeBoer is super high on the Matt kid, and to be honest, I am too. He was the backup to Penix in the NC. Think about that. He's also 6'6", 230, and he's just 17? What the? No way. Is he? I don't know. I'll look it up after this video. I don't believe DeBoer wanted Sayin to leave, but he also really loved Mac. He probably also got the vibe that Sayin wasn't brought into him and wanted some insurance if he left, and I agree with that last part. There were some rumors going on that DeBoer forced Julian Sayin out, and that's utterly ridiculous. That did not happen, and if anything happened, it was more so if DeBoer told Julian Sayin, hey, I'm going to bring in another guy in Austin Mack, and if you want to compete with him, that's great. If you don't want to, I understand it. DeBoer did not give Sayin the boot. No way. Even if he was super high on Austin Mack, that did not happen. Thank you yet again to Tony for that comment, and we'll go with one more here. One more comment to end off the video. This is from Stan the Bama fan. What a username. I like that. And this is in regards to Sports Illustrated shutting down, and man, that sucks. I don't even want to think about it. Sports Illustrated was my childhood, and it had a good run, but I always say all good things must come to an end. My favorite memory was, quote-unquote, Bama is back. A little fun fact for you, I still have that magazine. I got it in my attic with Brody Croyle. I was just getting into reading Sports Illustrated at the time. I grew up a Bama fan, but that Brody Croyle season when I was in early high school was the first time I really started paying attention to Bama and college football in general. All right, I lied. One more comment, because this is also talking about Sports Illustrated, and I think it's interesting, and I asked you guys, let me know your favorite memory and just great times with Sports Illustrated as a kid. This is from Pete Marquez. Shout out to Pete. I was a subscriber to SI since 1991. What about that? They lost me in 2017 or 2018, and that's also when I stopped subscribing, when they went from once a week to once a month. I had a year left on a 3-year subscription. They said not to cancel because we would still get the same number of issues. It would just take longer to get them. They lied. A year later, they said my subscription was expired and it was time to renew. I didn't fall for it. Guess they thought their longtime customers were stupid. I'm glad, serves them right, they did it to themselves. And that's funny you bring that up, because that was right when, 2017, 2018, I stopped subscribing myself, so I guess we all had a similar experience. And Sports Illustrated crumbling like they did is also a great business lesson. Your customers have got to be the main priority if you want a successful business. I don't care what it is. For example, look at Amazon. Why have they seen so much success? Because you could order something and it could be at your house within 2 days if you get Amazon Prime. Putting your customers first will always pay off in the long run, and For Sports Illustrated, it goes back to this thinking, at least I have, content is king. At first, they was putting out great content and it was awesome, but like Pete said right here, it seemed like they started taking advantage of customers, and that's when it went downhill. They thought they could roll out some lazy, lackadaisical content and people are still going to buy it, and they found out people were not. What's that one saying? The more you F around, the more you found out? Well, they found out, and they found out the hard way. Let me know your thoughts on everything down below, but